Spiritual awakening is often depicted as a state of blissful enlightenment. But what about the challenges that often go unspoken? This journey can unveil the most profound aspects of your being, yet it also brings about confusion, isolation, and the discomfort of heightened empathy. In this video, we aim to explore the lesser-known side effects of awakening, the moments that lead you to question everything, the seemingly endless disconnection, and the hurdles of navigating this new reality. Whether you're already on this path or simply curious about it, we're here to illuminate the truth and provide guidance through the darkness. Remember, this is your journey, and you don't have to navigate it alone. Experiencing a spiritual awakening is much like breaking the surface after a long dive. Suddenly, you find yourself gasping for the refreshing air of reality, while others remain submerged in a sea of illusions. This awakening fundamentally alters the essence of your life. From that moment forward, there's no turning back. The doors behind you disappear, leaving only the road ahead. Amidst this newfound liberation, you may also encounter a sense of restriction. It's akin to standing atop a mountain, enjoying the crisp air, yet looking down to see loved ones trapped in the valley below. They are caught up in their daily lives, chasing comfort, power, and the false sense of control. You can't help but ponder whether your awakening is a gift or a curse. Why do I seek self-discovery when others seem satisfied in their chosen ignorance? It's a tough journey, but take heart. The effort is worthwhile. Although the path may be rocky, the views you'll encounter are beyond your wildest dreams. However, like any significant transformation, spiritual awakening comes with its own unique side effects. These effects aren't inherently good or bad. They simply exist. Consider it a phase of adjustment, similar to acclimatizing to a new altitude. You're now breathing a different kind of air, and it might take some time to adapt. Today, we'll explore the lesser-known side effects of spiritual awakening, those quiet truths that no one prepares you for, yet nearly everyone encounters. 1. You feel confused. Imagine this. You've just awakened from a vivid dream, and for a brief moment, everything is still. Then, reality rushes in, filling the silence with a flood of questions and bewildering thoughts. Your mind begins to spin, asking, what just happened? Is this normal? Why is this occurring to me? This is the maze of confusion that many encounter following a spiritual awakening. Even if you've dedicated years to your spiritual journey, immersing yourself in sacred texts and deep practices, the experience of awakening can feel like stepping into an unfamiliar land where the language, customs, and even the atmosphere seem strange. The mind thrives on familiar terrain, yet awakening leads it into uncharted territory, beyond what it can comprehend or prepare for through mere thoughts or ideas. As a result, you start reaching out for stability in spiritual teachings, literature, and philosophies. You begin to comb through scriptures, searching for ancient wisdom, longing to affirm your experience and label it. So, what should you do when confusion sets in? It's completely normal to feel disoriented, but don't let it spiral into panic or obsessive searching. While the urge to find quick answers is strong, sometimes the deepest insights arise from simply sitting with uncertainty. There's a lesson hidden within the very confusion you're facing. It's akin to a fog that encourages you to slow down and truly observe your surroundings, helping you become present. Rather than frantically seeking external reassurance, allow moments of quietude to wash over you. Silence, in its gentle strength, acts as a bridge to deeper understanding. It connects you to a state of being that doesn't demand immediate answers, a space where you can simply exist. When you silence the noise of your mind, you open up space for your inner wisdom to emerge. While it's natural to turn to spiritual texts or teachings for clarity, remember that your ultimate guide lies within. You don't always need a map to navigate the waters of awakening. Sometimes, all you need is to be still and allow the currents to lead you. Your path may currently be filled with questions, but these inquiries are markers encouraging you to delve deeper. Instead of fearing the unknown, consider embracing it. The beauty of awakening lies in its continuous revelation, uncovering layers you never knew were there. Confusion shouldn't be seen as an obstacle. Rather, it's akin to a detour, an intricate journey that may take longer but offers breathtaking views you'd miss on a direct route. Consider it an invitation to explore deeper, to listen intently, and to embrace a level of patience and openness that you might not have accessed before. Secondly, you may experience a sense of disconnection. Picture discovering a new radio station that plays music that resonates profoundly within you. However, as you adjust the dial, you notice that other stations are now filled with static, distorted sounds, or completely silent. This captures the essence of the disconnection often felt during spiritual awakening. As you move closer to your true self, you might observe changes in your social circle. Interactions with longtime friends can become complicated. You may find yourself withdrawing into silence when you once would have spoken freely. Subjects that used to fascinate you may now seem trivial. Individuals who once grounded you may feel like distant stars, still visible, yet far removed. Your priorities can shift rapidly. Awakening can feel like stepping into a new identity. It's also common to experience loneliness during this transformative period. You might crave deep conversations and connections that uplift rather than drain your spiritual energy. So, what steps can you take amidst this feeling of disconnection? Experiencing disconnection isn't a signal for you to revert to your old ways. Embrace the distinctiveness of your evolving self, even if it confuses or alienates those around you. This journey is fundamentally about you, not them. As you grow, it can be challenging to avoid being swayed or hurt by the majority. Yet, it's essential to remember the reason you began this journey, to stay true to yourself. This time of uncertainty and vulnerability is fragile, requiring you to protect your newfound self like a delicate seedling. Seek out spiritual companions who listen without judgment and offer a safe haven for your developing beliefs. Opt for environments where your heart feels acknowledged, rather than those that compel you to justify or defend your path. It's like being a young sapling surrounded by towering ancient trees. Though they loom over you, keep in mind that you're also growing at your own unique pace and direction. Initially, it might feel lonely, but rest assured, you're not alone in this journey. Seek out those who resonate with your spirit, as they can nurture your soul just like rain and soil nourish a sapling. Feeling disconnected isn't the end. Rather, it's a phase of transition. Think of it as crossing a bridge that connects your past to your future. On the other side, you'll discover new connections that are different, yet equally meaningful, aligning with your true self. Awakening isn't a magical switch that instantly wipes away the ego and envelops you in endless peace. In reality, awakening often brings more pain, not less. Why is this the case? Because awakening strips away layers of ignorance. It's similar to flipping on a bright light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see everything, including the dust and stains that were always there but hidden from view. Once awakened, you may find it easier to enter a state of heightened awareness. However, old habits can be strong, and sometimes you might slip back into unconscious patterns. During these moments, the contrast becomes stark, and you may feel a deeper sense of pain than before. In an unawakened state, you might not even recognize how your actions affect yourself or others. But once you awaken, every emotion and interaction carries significant weight. This is because your connection to your inner self and the world around you intensifies. It's no longer just about your own suffering. You become acutely aware of the pain of others and the collective grief of the world. Your senses sharpen. Empathy and sensitivity, which were once mere byproducts, now take center stage in your awakened existence. As strange as it may seem, the pain you experience is actually a positive sign, indicating that you are deeply attuned to life. Trying to suppress the pain won't work. If you attempt to do so, it will only return with greater force. Instead, find ways to express this heightened sensitivity. Release it. If tears want to flow, let them. If you feel a scream building up inside, don't hold back. Channel your feelings into creative outlets such as writing, painting, or gardening. Expressing your pain isn't a weakness. It's a testament to your incredible strength. By finding a way to release that pain, you're not merely letting it go. You're transforming it into something beautiful or significant. Think of it like a pressure relief valve. When the pressure builds up too much, you need to release some to avoid an explosion. Essentially, experiencing heightened pain after awakening serves as a reminder to embrace authenticity, compassion, and a deeper connection with life's complexities. Recognize the pain, but also view it as a means to gain greater insight and forge connections with yourself and the world around you. You may encounter an existential crisis. The path of awakening often leads you into a confusing phase known as an existential crisis, while many casually toss around the term when pondering their place in life. For those who are genuinely awakened, the question of who am I shifts from a lighthearted puzzle to a pressing concern that eats away at you. Your previous identity, which once felt comfortable, now seems either too constricting or too loose. It's as if you've outgrown it, yet you're uncertain about what your new identity should be. You're stuck in a state of uncertainty, unable to relate to your former self while also feeling lost regarding this new version of you. Questions like, why am I here? Or what is my purpose? Become urgent rather than abstract. They drive you to seek answers, creating a tumultuous experience. It's akin to standing at a crossroads, but instead of just 2 or 3 paths, there are countless directions spiraling out before you, each claiming to be your true journey. This can feel overwhelming and, let's face it, a bit frightening. So, how can you navigate through your existential crisis? First, accept that there's no turning back. Your old self has closed its chapter, and trying to revisit it will only lead to dissatisfaction. Second, allow yourself the time to process. While unanswered questions can be uncomfortable, they also indicate that you're on the verge of a deeper comprehension. If you have access to a mentor or guide, now is the perfect moment to lean on their insights. However, if you're navigating this journey solo, trust in the universe to guide you. Consider it this way. When you're on a lengthy road trip and you can't spot any signs, it doesn't necessarily mean you're off track. It simply indicates that you haven't arrived at the next milestone yet. Keep driving, soak in the scenery, and soon enough, you'll encounter the signposts that will lead you to the next stage of your adventure. Your existential crisis may feel like an endless cycle of doubt, but it's also a phase that nearly every enlightened person must face. And don't forget, the act of questioning itself is evidence of your growth. Even if answers seem elusive, the pursuit of them signifies progress. Although it might not appear so right now, this is a crucial step toward gaining a deeper insight into your true self. You might experience a sense of entitlement. The awakening process can be so enlightening that it's easy to feel as though you've uncovered some universal truth. It's normal to start viewing yourself as someone unique, perhaps even a guide in a world that appears adrift. The notion that you are chosen or superior can subtly infiltrate your thoughts. You might feel a strong desire to awaken others, to rouse them for what you believe is their own benefit. However, this is where caution is essential. Your journey is uniquely yours. Each person has their own path, filled with distinct lessons and timing. Attempting to hasten someone else's spiritual journey is akin to forcibly trying to open a flower bud. It won't expedite the blooming process and could potentially harm it. Don't confuse your empathy with permission to dispense unsolicited advice. Good intentions can sometimes morph into unnecessary meddling. Therefore, keep your insights close unless they're requested. Your primary tool should be love. Pure, non-judgmental love. Love can serve as a gentle encouragement, allowing individuals to explore new viewpoints without feeling pressured. Envision your discussions as a cup of tea. Love should be the water, the foundation, while your wisdom acts like the tea leaves, subtly enhancing the conversation without overpowering it. If someone is ready and receptive, they'll ask for more tea leaves. Otherwise, a warm cup of water can be comforting all on its own. Remember, the awakening process is a unique and profoundly personal journey. Even though your perspectives may seem like the crucial elements someone else needs for their journey, they might not yet be ready to incorporate them into their own life story, and that's completely fine. So, keep spreading your love generously and hold on to your wisdom for those who genuinely seek it. Awakening is a beautiful gift, but also a formidable challenge, a delicate balance between understanding and uncertainty. Your genuine path will lead you, and your compassion will enhance the lives of those around you. Thank you for tuning in. If this message struck a chord with you, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. For more in-depth explorations of spirituality, think about joining our membership or supporting us on Patreon.